How good is a dog's sense of smell? Scientific research indicates that a dog's sense of smell is somewhere between 10,000 to 100,000 times more acute than humans. As we know, bloodhounds are some of the best trackers of the dog breeds, and if you walk by them wearing perfume, they may still be able to smell it days later. Dogs can also detect a complexity in odors that humans can't. For example, you might smell chocolate chip cookies, but your dog can smell the chocolate chips, flour, eggs, and other ingredients. Most people know that dog urine has a great impact on soil and lawns. Dog urine is naturally rich in nitrogen, and its high concentrations can burn the grass. Did you know it can corrode metal too? In 2017, a lamppost in San Diego tumbled to the ground after repeated exposure to dog urine, and that is not an isolated case. Salts, acids, and other compounds found in dog urine are also so highly corrosive that they can damage metal. A dog's hearing is about 4 times more acute than a human's. They can hear sounds at higher frequency and can detect sounds of lower intensity more easily. They are also able to better pinpoint the exact location of the sound because they have movable ears that are controlled by over a dozen muscles, allowing them to fine-tune the position of the ear canal. That's why your dog starts barking at the door minutes before the doorbell rings. Dogs have amazing senses of smell, and with training have been known to sniff out human cancer in urine, feces, and breath samples. How? It's thought that different diseases give off volatile organic compounds that are picked up by the sensitive noses and vomeronasal nasal organs of dogs. New evidence is emerging that dogs can even smell COVID-19. 2 dogs in Lebanon screened the sweat of almost 1,700 airport passengers and correctly found 100% of the negative cases and 92% of the positive cases. Why do dogs dig the ground after they poop? Are they just trying to cover their feces like people flushing the toilet? Dogs have scent glands on their paws, and digging the ground with their feet leaves a scent and visual reminder to other dogs that may help mark their territory. Dogs have other ways of marking territory too, like urinating and secreting stinky fluid from their anal sacs onto their poop. The next time your dog sends clumps of dirt and grass flying, take cover, and remember, they're just trying to communicate. Do you ever wonder how dogs perceive the colors of the world? Similar to red-green colorblind people, dogs' eyes are most sensitive to wavelengths that likely appear as blue and yellow. They can also detect wavelengths that they see as shades of white or gray. Guide dogs at a stoplight need to use cues other than color to differentiate red, yellow, or green, such as brightness or position. If you want your dog to find their toys quickly, pick colors that are easily visible to them and contrast with their surroundings. Why is my dog's nose always cold and wet? Dogs' noses are often wet because they lick them, which cleans them and draws scent particles to the vomeronasal nasal organ to help them smell. Mucus on the surface and interior of the nose may also help trap scent particles and contribute to their moistness. Amazingly, cold noses may help dogs detect prey. In 2020, scientists found that dogs could sense weak thermal radiation from 1.4 meters away, which they attributed to their cold noses. Dogs really are incredible. You've probably seen dogs that look exactly like their owner. It's not a coincidence. Studies have shown that people are often able to match dogs with their owners after being shown randomized photos. In a similar study, women with long hair preferred dogs with long, floppy ears, while women with shorter hair preferred dogs with short, pointy ears. Subconsciously, just as we might choose mates who are similar to us, people may be drawn to dogs that resemble themselves. Do you think you look like your dog? Should you be concerned if your dog's formerly jet black nose is getting tan or pink? If there's no ulceration, bleeding, crusting, or other changes to the texture of your dog's nose, you may be seeing a benign condition called snow nose. While we don't know the exact cause, snow nose may wax and wane with the seasons and be more common in labs, huskies, and golden retrievers. Since there are a variety of other conditions that can cause changes in the nose, including autoimmune diseases, infections, and cancer, if your dog's nose loses color, you should consult with a vet. When you're upset and your dog lays their paw on you, can they tell that you're sad? Research shows that dogs can respond to human emotions and even potentially show empathy. In one study, dogs were more likely to approach people pretending to cry versus when they were humming. In another study, dogs showed more stress when hearing human babies crying versus when they heard babies babbling or white noise. While we don't know exactly what our dogs are thinking, we're lucky to have them around to cuddle no matter how we're feeling.